Hey y'all, I'm making vanilla. Have my vanilla beans here. Let's back this up a little bit. My vanilla beans here from Vanilla Bean Kings. I got them from the co-op, but you can also buy them on the website. Today I'm going to be doing two different kinds of vanilla. Ooh, look at all that loveliness inside the package. I have 10 ounces here, so I'm going to split them. You should always weigh your beans and not go by count. So, weird. So, anyway, I have about 5 ounces here and 5 ounces there. There's always a debate on whether you should chop the beans or split the beans or split and chop the beans. These beans are lovely. Look at them. Look how fat this one is. I just always like to go through them and look at them, inspect them. I am looking to see if any of my beans are tattooed. I don't see any that have a tattoo on them. A tattoo is basically what the vanilla bean farmer does while the bean is maturing to identify their beans or mark their beans. So they will go in and give them like a markup, basically right on the bean with a needle or some type of sharp object. And then it, like they put their initials or whatever identifies their farm, just in case their beans are stolen. They can identify them. So, oh my gosh, look at this. So I'm going to give my beans a rinse. So I'm just gonna get rinsed off really quick in the vodka. I can't see what I'm doing, but so I'm rinsing off my beans. So I rinsed the beans off with some vodka just to make sure, there wasn't anything on them that I don't want to be on them, giving them a nice rinse. So I'll go back, divide them back up, and I'm weighing them. I don't think you can see this. Oh, you can see this good. So that's a little short. Okay. So splitting them is the way I want to go. So I like to split and chop because I have a lot of beans that are whole. So if I want to go in and get any of this goodness, I can just use those. But so I'm just going through splitting them first. Someone got the bright idea to use a seam ripper to do this, which I think I will order myself a seam ripper and do the same. So anyway, this is what I'm doing. I will probably speed this up so you don't have to sit here and watch me do this. time, if you are still here and I haven't sped this video up, as you can see today, I'm going to be using spiced rum in one and vodka in the other. Hiding back there is some salted caramel whiskey. Oops, sorry, I did that one. Which I have made a vanilla bean paste with, and it is so yummy. I've also added some of the salted caramel whiskey to my to just a plain whiskey, just to bump up the flavor. This you can't extract with just the salted caramel whiskey, at least this one, the Old Smoky, because the proof is not high enough. You need to have at least a 70 proof, and this is only 60 proof. So anyway, so I have my first 5 ounces. Oh, come on. My first 5 ounces split. Oh my gosh. So, they're probably looking at me like, why doesn't she have a bigger board? This is my designated vanilla board because it started off as a full chopping board. And someone kept putting it in the dishwasher, and so it split in half. So now I use it strictly for vanilla, and I make sure that nobody puts it in the dishwasher. So now I'm going through and chopping the beans. On the board, you cannot escape. And you'll see that because I split them, they're just like bursting, you know, like ready to open up and give up all that vanilla bean goodness. So after you've gotten them chopped, I'm going to add them to your container. This is a food safe and alcohol safe BPB, is it BPA, BP? I can't think of the initials, but whatever it is, it ain't got it. So it's safe, food safe container. And I like to use these for my vanilla because God forbid should this container fall or be exposed to something, you know, I just don't want it to break, because this is a lot of money that I have invested into this jar with these beans and the alcohol. And I want to be able to use it. I don't want it to break. So that's what I use. You're more than welcome to use all glass if you'd like. That's what I started with. I was using mason jars, but I make fairly large amounts of vanilla now. So so yeah, like I said, so I want to have it in a container that will not break. Okay, they're all cut up. And into the container they go. And all that goodness on the board. I just want to rub my hands all over myself. It smells so good. I like using the Captain Morgan Spice rum. It is made with real Madagascar vanilla. And today I am using Madagascar Grade A Mexican vanilla beans. So. Since I'm using 5 ounces of beans, I need 5 cups of alcohol. You can use rum, vodka, bourbon, whiskey. This is definitely a preference thing. So this is 4 cups. I could go all the way to the top, but I am so clumsy. Don't want to. See, spill it all over the floor. One more cup. So there we have it. I really wanted to have more vanilla than this. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. And if I want to just go ahead and make this all. I think what I'm going to do is use my vodka for something. I'm going to put it up and use it later. And I'm going to go all spiced rum. So, not sure how much I have left. Let's see. Three cups. Well, today, the blend is going to be a salted caramel spiced rum mixture. So the rest of the beans will go in. These, I think I will just split and add. I wish you guys could smell that. It smells so good. I'm going to split them and cut them in half. Only because I want to make sure that they are fully covered. And so, when it comes to vanilla, making vanilla, I feel you're going to find people that have hard and fast rules, and they follow them, and they follow other people's hard and fast rules. Me, I just try to stick to the basics and make sure that the proof of the alcohol is right. Oh my God, that one is so fat. I don't even want to. I don't want to disturb that bean. Because who's to say that, just because you've been making it this way, your way means you're right. Grandmas have been making, grandmas, my grandma or people back in the day were making vanilla a certain way, and their stuff always came out yummy. So I think that you can make up your own rules as long as you follow the basics. Like I said, making sure you weigh your beans, use the correct amount at least. You can have a double proof or even a triple fold, double fold. I think triple fold is kind of starting to waste, but if you want a double fold, that's up to you. I could do that with this, just use double the beans and leave it in this amount of alcohol, but honestly, I feel like this vanilla is going to be one of the best vanillas anyone has tasted. That doesn't, if you buy your vanilla store-bought, it's already going to be double better than that. So I don't really need to double fold it. That's just my opinion. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I make I get a special bean and I want to make it a double fold and have that be just that special one. But today we're making just a regular. Well, obviously we're not making a regular. We're making my bougie blend here by adding some whiskey and some rum. Salted caramel whiskey and spiced rum. So those are nice and covered. We need one more cup because that was only 4. We need 5. If you have not tried this Old Smoky Tennessee salted caramel whiskey, you've got to try it. It is so delicious. It smells amazing and does not have an artificial taste to it at all. Just an amazing one. So it's as easy as that. So now we have vanilla brewing. We'll label it and put it in a dark place. Some people say that this will be ready in 6 months. Because I like to leave mine for at least a year. Because I'm using a dark liquor, it will probably be more like 18 months to 2 years before I'm ready to use it. Over there in the background, you see I have my almond extract. You can watch another video of mine to see how I made that. And the vodka will have to wait till I order more beans. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.